I'm going to start recording as well, because the reason we're doing 60 FPS is the menus for this game are actually 60 FPS menus. So there's no point me streaming in 30 FPS when the game itself is running at 60 FPS, something the actual... I'm fairly sure the original Fable can do. It does seem to crash when getting random items. So in a Fable speedrun, where we do tend to buy a few items very quickly, it can crash. Thankfully, the autosave in this game is really good, but I'm just going to load this save, and we'll probably go from there. At the time is just a bit of fun, just to see how it compares to standard Fable any %. Because why not? Why not? I hope everyone's got a cup of tea ready. I hope audio levels are okay. Let me know if audio levels are okay. Debug seems to be a bit quieter than normal, I think.
Deep in the forest of Albion, lay the small town of...
Actually, that actually doesn't sound too bad to me. That sounds sort of clear, sort of nice. And hopefully my microphone sounds okay as well. But anyways, let us start the timer. And we'll get on with a bit of a speedrun, shall we, fellas? Any issues, please do let me know. Oh, wow. I'll say, what are these rolls? That was really good at first, but I haven't launched this game in a bit. I haven't launched Fable any %. So, mostly, nothing here has changed. I don't think anything in here in Debug is any different. The main things I want to notice are speedrunning differences, but I will also be trying to talk about the differences this has compared to the main game. Anyway, performance and load times seem to be a bit better. Performance in terms of load times, that is. Some of these heavy areas like this do tend to run at 30... I was going to say 30 FPS. Way lower than 30 is what I mean to say. Of course, you know, halfway walk down the hill with the NPCs there. This is not exactly going to be a competitive childhood time, I very much doubt. We're going to go after for the risky punch strats. There you go. Punch strats, everyone. It's where you punch to turn around and save like half a second. It's not very useful. But, yeah, beta build of the game. This was just the dumbest idea I had to show it off. Was like, I wonder if anyone's done a speedrun of the beta build yet. And, turns out, no they haven't. The closest thing to a complete playthrough on YouTube is, I'm fairly sure Jeff's playthrough that he's recently live streamed. So, it'll be useful to, dump this online for a bit more perspective, I reckon. Right, there we go, got caught by the guard as well. Holy moly, this is, not exactly what I'd call good for a run. Then again, my sleep schedule is entirely out of whack, and we're not doing too badly. So, you know, all this is the exact same. Like, this is no different from the main game. There we go. Some of these load screens like this, I know this part here is much... Like, look at the load times on that. It's like near instant compared to the, you know, ages you spend waiting on, like, retail. So load times are way better in Debug from what I've tested. And I've got some graphs to post on the Speedrun Discord. I actually have some graphs. Exciting. Yeah, I have some graphs. I finally compared DVD drives to hard drives to SSDs across Fable loading. And, oh boy, are my results riveting. I did, like, 3 different test locations across multiple runs across different Xboxes. I had to dig out the Xbox pile. It was a mess. But I can confirm that SSD Xboxes do give you an advantage. It works out as like milliseconds. We're talking hardly even milliseconds. Across a run, it might amount to 0.3 seconds. Like 9 times out of 10, there was no difference at all. So, yeah, Fable does not tend to benefit from an SSD at all. Unless you're running Debug, in which case it loads really, really quick, which you guys are probably noticing. I will be showing you guys the menus as and when I can, because, you know, menus are cool. But, yeah, I just figured this is an interesting way to show off the game. Hope everyone's looking forward to it. Just moving things around a little bit, because, you know, I need a new chair. This chair I've got is frankly horrendous, and, my entire setup is frankly horrendous till CEX gives me my refund. This is running on an SSD right now. And as you can see, I did do a couple of debug-based tests, but debug on an SSD seems to benefit majorly. I mean, look at those Guildwood load times. It's insane. But you don't get that you know, it's still very quick on like standard hard drive though. To be fair, like debug load times do seem to be quicker. Whether or not there's some memory culling going on in the load screens normally, that could possibly be the reason that debug crashes and this version doesn't, is possibly load screens are doing more in retail than they are in debug. So, you know, that's entirely a possibility. But, yeah, sometimes it really do be like that. Should we go for the quick fade? I didn't get it. It's really hard to get the quick fade in debug because the menus are that fast. Like, you've got no lag in the menu, so it is much harder to do. So, I mean, there's sometimes where like you're loading so quick that the music just starts early. At least my music doesn't usually start there. Debug would definitely be interesting if it was his own speedrun category, but unfortunately it isn't. So for that, and for all intents and purposes, you know, it really do be like that. Also, I noticed, I think your name's Zenwu? I think that's how you say it. The last run we did, I was ludicrously tired for, so if you want an actual TLC run, there is one dumped. There's actually a really good run dumped on my my channel. It's actually the only one on speedrun.com submitted on an Xbox. So if you want an actually quite interesting, quite well done run, check that one out. It's really good up until the final Jack fight. Like, really good. Like, I was really impressed with that run. If you want to see an even more optimized run, Clean Sarah has a run uploaded, which is about 7 minutes quicker than mine. So that also exists, but that's for TLC Xbox. You know, usually, primarily, I'm not a TLC runner. I mostly run, I was going to say this, but this is not what I run. I do not run this version of the game. None of us run this version of the game, other than Jeff. Jeff is currently the world record holder for actually managing to complete the game. So currently, we're going up against Jeff's 6-hour completion time. I think it was like 3 2-hour streams with lots of exploration stuff. Meanwhile, this is just going to be me doing speedrun strats. So fun times.
Get your bow out.
It is valid, Jeff. Don't let anyone tell you that. Completely valid. I've seen speedruns done that are like 80 hours long. I wish load times were this good in retail. Genuinely, it's a bit sad that times are this long. There we go. That's just everything seems so much quicker. Like the menus, do you see that? Like how? What is up with that, man? You used all the speedrunning strats. You completed the game. That's like a big speedrunning strat. People don't realize it, but actually completing Fable, speedrunning strat. We have to do that in Fable speedrunning. We have to complete the game. You've played Fable more times than I have, considering I've never completed it once. I probably have more hours in casual time than I do in speedruns, though, which is the reality of it. It's a very good casual game. Fable... Oh, my maze. Fable OG is a better speedrun game, personally. The Lost Chapters is a better casual game, because the Lost Chapters just got so much extra fun content. Why has he gone over there? Classic maze. Options menu is 30 FPS. Debug is, I can't say where debug can be found, but it exists on the internet, and from our understanding, given that we've spoken to the developers, they would love to see earlier builds of the game. So, yeah. Yeah, you know. See what I mean about how quick those menus are to try and do a quick fade. I tried to do one there. But, yeah, it's really difficult. It's really difficult to do a quick fade. Debug will launch on PC, but I can't tell you you'll have a good time with it. Can I also just say that guild training was really poorly done, and you know, thanks to load times, it's pretty much kept. Also, here's a good example of what I mean by the menus. Look how quick those menus are, man. Those menus are insane. Also, look, there's a big difference for you. We actually have a really good autosave thing. Like, autosaving in this game actually works like a really modern autosave, where it doesn't disturb the game like it does in the retail build. It's just a bit of dialogue that pops up. Also, funny man go burr. This is a speedrunning strat that they don't want you to know. There you go. That's a debug exclusive for anyone wondering. Yeah. I'm interested to... So, if anyone didn't... I suppose no one will have heard this because it was between me and Jeff in DMs. The Fable, there was a unused animation for withdrawing the sword, I believe. Also, yeah. Oh my... Wow. Yeah, the builds that we currently have, the earlier builds we have for the Xbox 360 version of Anniversary that I haven't got running, we have found out that the guy that dumped them couldn't get them running either and thinks there might have been an error with how he dumped them, meaning it might not just be me being an idiot with my homemade debug builds I've been trying to put together, of which we have one that works. So, this is just so much better than Debug, I will just say. Not Debug, I mean Debug Anniversary. There we go. That's how you do Wasp Queen. 3 seconds quicker. I wish we had that in the final game. Could you imagine if we had that? It would be insane. It would be so overkill for, like, movement. At least I can rush in this version, true. Unlike 360's debug build of Anniversary. Whoops. You can't actually use Assassin Rush, otherwise the game will indeed crash. It just crashes, straight up crashes, and none of us know why. Saying that, it's got to the stage now where I think it might be related to the particle effects, because even the guild seal will crash now. And I think that's because of particle effects, so you never know. I love that rushing. Right, be prepared for our possible first crash. This is a quite common crash area. At least it was for me in the multiple times that I tried. So we want to roll back twice, speak to this fella. Right, now this is... I'm just going to do this standard like I'm doing a speedrun. Okay. Right. That has hard crashed the console. Point of contention number 1. I'm just going to pause that. I know that's not very fair, but, you know, like, we have got to wait for the Xbox to reload. Do not worry. This is exactly what it's like with debug. Anyway, give me a second. Let me just System, File Manager, F, Games, Fable Debug, Final Build. I've got fabledebug.xbe, which is what we need. I've dumped a lot of random XBs in here to try launching them. I can tell you that it doesn't do a great deal of good. But you can do that. Let me just zoom this in a bit more. What's going on with that? Move that down a bit. There we go. Just make it a bit clearer. Oh, my Xbox can actually handle interlaced video. Yes, very true. Oh, capture card, not Xbox. True. This is the Elgato at the moment. But right, let's get back into the debug speedrun with our autosave. And we will unpause the timer. Because I will class the moment we start loading the save as when we can start doing that. It's not like this is going to be accurate anyway, but it's more just to give an idea of what can happen. But right, it would appear we can't buy will potions from Bowerstone. Yeah, thank God for the autosave. I thought we'd get an autosave in Bowerstone, but I realised I didn't talk to Maze, so I don't think you get a, whatchamacallit there. I think when you talk to Maze you get an autosave, it get done again, don't you? Because you're starting, you've progressed, finished a quest. But, yeah, either way. The game looks nice. It feels like the inputs are nicer to do. Like, my rolling is definitely smoother in this. Thinking it could just be because I'm actually better at the game than I used to be, so... Who knows? It's a mystery. Right, let's go speak to Maze this time, and, see what happens there. Yeah, let's go speak to Maze. I like, all the, shops opening up there, real quick. Enjoying all the attention. Yes, we have. Right, there we go. I was right about that. Right. For some reason, usually you can trade with him from there. Right. So, usually we sell both our weapons, our ranged weapon as well. And we buy a oak bow. Like that. Which did not crash the game. And this does not have proper pop-up dialogue text, so that's an interesting area. Right. Should we try again with the buying potions, see if it crashes? I think everyone on the stream would be quite interested in seeing what happens. Right, let's not buy them all there for a second. Let's sell our stuff first. And let's see what happens when we buy them this time. Right. So that's a definite area that it crashes. Right. Attempt 3. Or is this attempt... No, yeah, this is attempt 3. It's nice using a debug version of the game. I hope everyone's having a good evening, morning, whatever. You know, it's a good time to be enjoying the mess that is this build of the game. It just seems strange with where it does or does not crash, because you can buy the same items in different areas and it won't crash, and it's just strange, because this is an area that always crashes for me, and I don't know why. So, okay, we're getting an idea of where it crashes. It seems to be certain items at certain shops seem to bug themselves out, and they don't work. With Jeff, he had the ebony bow in Oakvale. With me, it's will potions in Bowerstone South. And that's the reason this wasn't the final build of the game, because could you imagine if they released it in this state, where you can't buy things? That would not have gone down very well, I don't think. Right. Nice thing is you can skip all these menus. Debug speedrun. Look, we actually have a nice autosave there. But yeah, we're making some progress, which is nice. Now we just have to see how much progress we can actually make. Right. No. This is just just a well-known bug with this version of the game.
Hello.
Wow, it's reset. Okay, so autosave seems to reset time of day as well. A bit strange. I don't think Maze resets time of day there, so that's odd. Yeah. What's going on?
What's happening?
Can you open up shop? Right, let me just resume this the timer that we've got going. Right, there we go. Sell weapons range. There we go. Wow. Right, we're not buying that. We're not buying anything. I didn't think time of day changed, because otherwise I thought we'd exploit that for time of day, instead of getting the golden carrot. I don't know. Don't buy the bow, don't buy the potions, don't buy anything. Right, we're making some good progress here. Let me just pause this again. I know it's not going to make much of a difference, because this time is no longer accurate in any regard, but, oh well. Games, debug, final build. Just got to wait for it to go down a little bit. Default debug.xbe. This is going fantastically. I think an actual standard any percent may have actually been less stressful in some way. Possibly. Who knows? At least it doesn't take very long to get into the game, you know? Like, this thing loads so quick. Right, debug speedrun. Let's carry on from here. Resume. Debug's just sort of an undocumented mess at this stage, where it's not actually that useful in any way to modding or the history of the game. But it does exist, and for that we're kind of thankful. We should be able to get more potions and a bow later on, but for now we are going to struggle a little bit here, because, well, you'll see. Alright, let's take quest and boast, and we'll go from there. But maybe we'll be able to do some buying and selling in Oakvale. We just need some useful stuff, you know, which currently we lack. So we've got this zip zoom that we can do loads of.
Hero, your will energy is
But we can't actually do much of it. Right. Should we try another quick fade? Oh, I think we actually got the quick fade. Well, that'll be impressive. Perhaps. I don't think that was a quick fade. Quick fades in this seem like near impossible. Oh. He vibing. He just outloaded the cutscene. We could try and see a trader. I don't know how useful that'll be. Let's go get some stuff over here real quick then, shall we? Yeah, I know my will energy is low. Also, your lack of reverb is unironically quite disturbing. Also, I swear you can't usually leap that far to a chest. There we go. Let's use that. Quite useful potion, honestly. When you consider that we have none. There we go. We're making good progress here, to be fair. And the load times carry us. You know, as long as we don't do anything that could cause any crashes, we'll be fine. My only concern is that you use, like, loads of will potions in this game. Alright, we don't need a tattoo, I don't think. I think we can pass on those. But either way, yeah, Debug is an interesting version of the game. And it's a weird one too, because Debug. So if someone's going to try and do a sort of speedrun, but discounting the crash times, I think that's more than fair. If only we were allowed to do that on Anniversary for the 360. Because damn, I swear I've got like 20 minutes of crash times. Right, this is not going to be fun or easy, fellas, so do be warned. This is old strats, man. Old strats.
It's killing time.
Right, there we go. We did actually get the stuff off him. But yeah, these are old strats. I really should have done Eta mode to get the ebony bow, honestly. That would have probably been a bit more useful than what I'm doing here, but... oh well. We can try and bring it back. I've heard rumours of vibing. Yeah, we be vibing. The game's crashed a few times already due to hating will potions. Can also say that, considering this is actually the starting bow, we are actually doing more than okay. We're really trying here. I'm not usually much of a professional when it comes to trying to recover the run on the fly, but considering that this is a bit of a mess, I think I can say that I deserve a bit of a break. There we go. Unironically, this is not a bad orchard farm. I mean, it's bad by my standards, but my standards are also quite high now. By my old standards, this would have actually been a good orchard farm. And then we can try and just spam for experience using the no cooldown Assassin Rush, which is exactly how it should work in the main game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Oh, not having a stick at this stage is scary, man. I'm used to having the stick. Whisper, please. Go away. So, how's everyone doing? Is everyone enjoying, wow. It really do be Whisper causing me trouble. There we go. Hey, look! We actually completed Orchard Farm. That's good. Sort of. Like, just to keep you expecting there to be a, the water is rendered slightly funny. Yes, that is true. Let's hope we can buy some more will potions at some point without it crashing the game, shall we? Cheers. Someone needs to get this done. And it's going to have to be me. Which is not a good thing. Come on. There we go. Let's just get through here. I don't think we've got any more will potions either, so like it's not like I can do much other than just sort of roll. Are you telling me they interlaced the water? Actually, if they were doing a copy from frame buffer to the water reflections, if they accidentally... You can't leave a frame buffer interlaced, that's up to the chip. No, that's me being an idiot. That would have to be a very unique decision, and I don't think they would have done that. I've got the gold they want. I've got enough for one of those. The rest of this is just going to have to be very slow rolling. Oh lordy, he rolling. There you go. Fable guy rolling through.
Hero, your will energy is low. What's that?
Debug, genuinely, debug running would consist of who gets the lucky crashes. Heroes Guild. All debug versions have weirdly rendered water. Do we know if Anniversary Debug got weirdly rendered water? Given that it uses completely different shading mechanics. Has anyone discussed this? Anyone checked this? I haven't checked it, so I wouldn't know. Right, Trader Escort, get quest. Okay, let's get some... Okay, we've now got that. Right, so let's go over here. We want Assassin Rush 2, Berserk 1, Surround Spells, Summon 1.
Magic power increases your capacity for...
That'll do. I kind of want magic power too, because we don't know if we're going to be able to get magic. Guys, we did it! This is forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge, getting will potions in this version of the game. I can't believe it. How? Well, I'll check Fable 360 debug, and we will see if the water does indeed look any different. We know it doesn't have FXAA, so that could be one of the reasons. Potions! In a Fable speedrun, what's up with that? Okay, knowing my luck, this will go better than my actual clips during my actual PB, so... Yep, as always, I bloody hate it. Every time I do something for fun, I get the clips first try. It's bloody annoying. And that, my friends, is the reality of Fable speedrunning. It sucks. I don't even know. I do nothing different. Fellas, get out of my way. Oh, nice. Summon transfer, innit? Hey, Clean, how you doing, man? Right, let's get down here. What's going on with these fellas? Wait, why am I bothering to do this? Why? I'm an idiot. It's force of habit to roll, rush when you don't need to do any of that in this version. I forgot about that. Oh my god, that is just such a thing. Such a thing. I'm glad to hear you be vibing. I be vibing. My sleep schedule was all over the place, so I figured, you know, what better time to you know, try and get through the debug version of this game. Because it is broken. Right, I'm unironic. I didn't mean to say no to him, but the menu's just so quick in this version. We're also saying load times are crazy fast as well. I'm just grabbing that will potion because we don't know when we're able to get any more. It might be like stick only, where buying those extra 7 off a trader made all the difference to my run. Not that I really think this is a run in any competitive manner of the word. But, you know, we're trying. Oh. Right. Come on, get out of the way. I love this. No, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I bother with Berserk at this stage? Twin Blade. That's why I bothered with it. Because I say that as if I thought about this in any way. No, I'm just using any standard Fable, any percent. This is so dumb. Yes, you have to cancel the Berserk animation with Assassin Rush. That makes sense, because there is no cooldown. Good times for everyone. Red Hat, get out of here. Rush doesn't auto-lock on things in on when you play on a controller.
Hero, your will energy is low. What's that?
It's only on PC. I thought about it in any percent way. Exactly. Any percent. That's what we're thinking of. Standard any percent. Need to be thinking about that 100% soon. 100% debug. Now that'd be painful. Okay. Did they increase the amount that Assassin Rush uses? Because we haven't actually used that many will potions to get through these areas, honestly. This is hilarious, almost. It's making my eyes go funny a little bit. I recommend sitting a good few feet away from your monitor. I might actually move away from it a little bit. Because I know my eyes are fine, but damn, that really do be, I hope that's not affecting the audio at all, but sitting that close with all those effects going on really do be playing havoc on my eyes. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. He's dealt with. So all we've got next is waiting for him to get up here, and then we can go through. I was just saying that I'm streaming to someone, so don't worry about that. That's how you signal to someone that you're streaming. Right, there we go. Unironically, clawed back time on that because of Assassin Rush. Hilariously broken. Key to remove the funny effects is to play with an RF adapter. Don't make me find it. It's up there. I think it's up there somewhere. But I can get it if anyone wants to see the RF adapter. But the only way I've got to capture it is pretty jank. Also, if anyone was wondering, the load times in this are insanely good. Like, bruh, I needed some stuff from the shop. Although I suppose that was... Right, I remember why I did that now. Because I wanted the autosave.
I'm pleased to serve you.
Oh, that's good. Anyways, moving on from that, how's everyone else doing? Everyone else doing alright? Oh, with an RF adapter. Wonder where it is. Give me a second. See if I... Yeah, it's up here. I'll find it during the next thing. Can't promise I can plug it in or anything, but it actually gives a good signal. It's made by Mad Cats of all people. So, Mad Cats of all people made it. Right, guarantee you we're going to get... Nope. Oddly enough, no. That one did not go as good as our Aeons. Let's see. There we go, that wasn't too bad. It helps sitting away, because I'm doing Assassin Rush so much. I might move this a little bit closer to me. Because I'm doing Assassin Rush so much, I don't like sitting that close to the monitor, because the particle effects and resolution are messing with my eyesight. And whether or not that's because I've got astigmatism, I don't know. Someone may have uploaded a video, but it's a pain in the ass to capture RF, because I have to do it via a VCR, so, you know, do with that what you will. Oh my, yeah, that really does mess with your eyes. How's everyone else finding that? I should really put like a warning, just like a big flashing text being like, warning, Fable. I just love the load times in this game. They are so quick. Like, so fast. It's really nice. Wish they were like that all the time. Let's get the quest, get back in the thing. I say, I don't know any good ways to capture RF that aren't via a video player, unfortunately, because the video player can capture, well, it can do way higher than RF quality. But it's a pain in the ass to actually do RF signal. RF is a strange one, because I never make up my... It's meant to be worse than composite, but everyone knows that in some situations RF can actually be better than composite. I have no idea why that is. Wish I could tell you, but... Come on. There we go. I was going to do Berserk there for a second there. Actual, speedrun issues. You know what, this isn't even part of the strategies, but... someone has to do it. I'm sorry. Bloody Bennis. He vibed me. But let's just try the clips anyway, because who knows. I'm always really bad at this clip, despite the fact it's meant to be one of the easiest ones. I have no idea why. Let me see, line it up. That's lined up there. That's lined up there. Oh. Maybe if you actually line things up, they work. The harsh reality of Fable speedrunning. But yeah, my RF adapter's up. On a shelf, in a box with like a load of old controllers. So, yeah, it really do be like that. But it seems to be that I tried to get hold of an original Xbox for my modding tutorials, and the guy proceeded to not answer me, responded to the message bruh of all things, and then blocked me on Gumtree.
I said clear out.
I offered him 15 quid for an original Xbox that was tested and not working properly. Like, I hardly lowballed him on that. There we go. Where am I? Oh. Game. I do not like this. Right, let me... This is actual practice for any percent here. Come on.
I said clear off.
There you go. I really struggle with lining those up quickly. Just my hands can't do it properly with my controller. I have no idea why. I'm trying, I swear. But we have the will potions, and now Twin Blade is more like Twin killing me.
Your health is low. Any potions? Food? Hero, your will energy is low.
There you go. Twin Blade is kill in 2020.
I've seen so many things.
Your health is critical.
The movement in this just makes such a huge difference. Oddly enough, my oldest capture card doesn't do it, but I know there's a Matrox one that could apparently do lossless RF from the 90s. There was an LGR video, and I'm like one of the near top comments saying, Matrox nonsense, I want it. So, that's the thing. If anyone's interested in getting RF capture cards, I don't know why you would be. But yeah, we're doing alright. We are doing more than alright. If anyone has any questions they want to ask or things they want me to test, please do let me know, because I am more than willing to try and do anything. Oh no. Etam, please. Okay, that didn't crash that time. I'm quite... Oh. Okay, no, it was just a bit slow. He is... I don't believe your Matrox nonsense. Tell me how many display ports you have. Huh? Punk? This man doesn't even understand what the Matrox Parhelia 512 is. Which is sitting right here ready to speedrun Fable again when I actually sort out the issues. What we need is an RF to HDMI adapter. That's... Why don't we have that already? Why is Peter Molyneux not bought this out? I had to stop myself from leaving an angry reply to a thread that was calling the pound HDMI useless garbage, you know, and all this kind of stuff, and being like, even if you have to spend $100 on component cables, buy the component cables. And I was like, guys, you do know there's a new version of the pound HDMI out that's not that bad? Like, it's not great. It's not as good as component cables, but it gets close enough for like 25 quid. So like, I like it. I mean, the stream looks good, right? I did up my bitrate and make the CPU side processing as high as I possibly could, but my internet kind of sucks, so although I am at 60 FPS, if there's any issues, let me know. What's going on with that? Right, let's line up the hand. It's lining up the hand, that's what you got to do. What's going on with that? Bruh. I usually always get that first try. I've not had much luck with this one recently, do you know what I mean? You can guess what platform it was that had this thread going on it then, Jeff. If you think that was an elitist answer. Oh boy, you can guess what that one was. Come on, get the dialogue. No, I didn't even get the dialogue. This is so sad. Perhaps.
You should return to the guild now.
I just realised, where am I going to get a bow from? Where do I usually get an ebony bow from? I don't get an ebony bow here to just defeat the bad fella. I usually don't. It was, which is usually quite a nice little place, isn't it, Jeff? The issue is that it's grown quite a lot recently, and that it has become a little bit elitist in a sense. We should be able to get an ebony. I wonder. Actually, this could be a little bit. I actually got caught. How did I get caught?
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
That's like unheard of, getting caught. But it wasn't as bad as Clean. Clean actually got. I think, was it Clean that got stuck on one and actually zoomed over to it? How did that happen? bought an Xbox post every day. Every day. $80, I think, was the one.
This is the village of not
Clock capacitor, yes, definitely. Which is a very valid point, you know, I'm not arguing with that. That's like a very valid point. Should we do something dumb real quick, fellas? We're gonna go do some dumb stuff. Because why not? It's debug, and I want to break stuff. But yeah, I still need to. I've got some bids on a crystal green Xbox, which might use for my modding tutorials. So it really do be like that. Unironically, I thought Eta mode was easy on standard X. Oh, what? Apparently not. Usually I always get that, but no. Menus are really smooth in this. I didn't get the Eta mode, which is so sad. I'm just gonna go get the ebony bow because I low-key can't be asked. Like, you know, it's a good little backup for like later on in the run, just to make my life easier. See, menus are generally quite quick in this version of the game, so this is because I'm using the guild seal thing or bandit seal, but I don't see why that would have made much of a difference. Right, let's just go up here. I've never thought to try this before. What happens when you do that? You laugh. That's something. Does he jump down? I've never thought to punch him into the corner. I just thought, what will happen when the game has no scripts and you try that? Probably not a good thing to be trying on like the buggiest version of the game we have. Wait, this is actually more stable than Anniversary. The retail release. On Xbox 360. Ah, right, they vibing. No. Oh, that does work. That's really interesting. There you go, everyone. Anyone that wants a new Eta mode strat, sometimes you can punch him in the corner. And it do be like that. Hello, good sir. What have you got? Buy items, potions. Okay, I'm just buying them from everywhere that I can buy them from, because I have a feeling that if anywhere's going to crash for me, it'll be the arena. But it's very strange, isn't it? Right. Let's go get the ebony bow real quick, and a silver augment, just to make our lives easier. Just because, you know, why not? It's not like it's going to take us very long to get it. Why am I going over there? It's up over here, innit? Yeah. There it is. Yeah, it seems like you can select chests from further away, which is strange. Why did I... It's because my immediate thought was I'm playing TLC, I need to go get the things from the barrel. But of course we're not playing the Lost Chapters, so those are worthless. Do not bother with them. Okay, what's going on with the water then? Oh yeah, water is, I don't know, that looks kind of nice. Can you usually walk on this? I'm assuming you can, I just never stop to. That looks really nice, doesn't it? This little area looks really nice. Ignore me, I'm getting distracted. I'll say that looked normal to me because that looked really nice. Where have I got a tissue? Just gonna blow my nose real quick. I'd say in like one of the load times, because I've got used to like standard Xbox any %. Could you go all the way to Litchfield and activate? No, you can't, unfortunately. You can clip that far, but you can't actually do anything once you're there. You can get into prison. I don't think you can do anything in prison, not even in Debug. I tried to get there in Debug, but alas, I did not have much luck. I'm not very good at the clip to do it. I got halfway through, which is like semi-difficult to do, but I couldn't get all the way in. I spent my time trying to figure out something else. Right, not playing TLC, because their chest is where it should be, down here, not at the end. I can also zip zoom. Right, silver augment, equipment, weapons, range, nope, not that. There we go, very groovy. Let's go back to Heroes Guild. What we want from Heroes Guild is physique and physical shield 2, both very useful here, and I have no idea if we'll actually have any useful experience for it. But we can try. I love these quick menus, they're so nice. Right, you want physical shield 2, and then you want dump the rest in physique, which I didn't do earlier.
To do more damage in melee combat, and speed makes you quicker in both range.
The dropouts are there for me as well, fellas. Unfortunately, oh, wow, I really went straight through that. I didn't even take the quest. Oh, the Hero Guild. I wonder if anyone hasn't seen that. It's hilarious. Right, so, don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can sort of see it there in the top, where it says Hero '(S) Guild. Like, I'ma be real with you, chief. I only studied English up to an A level. I'm no university degree, graduate here. But I can tell you that ain't how you spell. That ain't how you do it. It really ain't be like that sometimes. But yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah. I think I've been told the story. Why am I using Berserk? Berserk's worthless here. SMH. There we go. Showing off to clean the real strats you should be using here. These are the real strats. Just thinking about them strats that I use in my actual any%. Why do I keep using that? It's just force of habit when it's actually worthless. Why am I stuck here? I usually zap that man by accident, but today I haven't. Get out. Wait. Oh wait, he appears twice there, but that happens in standard Fable, so... It's just like Berserk is now worthless for movement. It really do be like that. It's just the force of habit. Constantly always doing that. There we go. Trying to get my menus right. Get out. I love that. It's just so ridiculous. Right, there we go. We got our silver ornament. Just mixing up some dumb strats just for fun. Just showing off a bit more of the game, really. Because everyone loves a bit of better mode. Where's the white Balrog? Oh, not there he is. There he is. He's not the unnamed guard that I accidentally zapped. There we go. Poor Dean having like a panic attack that they actually nearly released it like that. I will say every time I've spoken to Dean, he's been so chill. Like, genuinely. The guy... And, like, the guy seems, like, so chilled out. And, like, his Twitter account, he makes... He doesn't put up with any shit, which I kind of appreciate at the same time. What a pleasant fellow. That's how I describe him. A pleasant fellow. Because he really do be like that. White Balverine? More like... You suck. That wasn't even funny. At least it's easier to skip the cutscenes in this version of the game. Right. Come here, Balverines. Where's my flourish? Oh, there it is. There we go. Wait, where's my super flourishes? SMH game. There you are. Bruh, he straight up jumped up into the sky on me. What's up with that? Get out of it. There we go. He is now dealt with. Let's go to Knothole Glade real quick, shall we? I love these 60 FPS menus. I'm just like thinking about if they were implemented, how quick I could do my menuing. Because like, I swear the lag messes with me. Then again, at least we get 30 FPS, unlike those people on consoles playing at 15 Hz. Inflame 4 does indeed kill them. It is a very viable strategy for speedrunning in the lost chapters, but unfortunately the range and requirements to get it are so high in this version of the game that we don't get it. We don't get Inflame. Or Inflamer can also destroy the Kraken at the same time. Oh wow, that is so useful. Also, I think the seal buffers are a remnant of that autosave feature, unironically, the way that you can save through them. Let's go to Heroes Guild and get the quest.
Check the guild for more quests.
Thank you, non-reverb Guildmaster. We will check the guild for more quests. What a pleasant fellow. Right, we need the quest. Do not... Yeah, the lag is a bit there. I think the issue with Inflame is that you're playing in English. True, I am. Right, hear me out on this. An ironic strat that we're going to try. Telling you. These are the strats that they don't want you to know about. I don't know if this will work, but I just want to try it. I'm a little bit curious to see how it will go. Why am I looking at there? It doesn't matter. This is probably completely redundant for the real world anyway, but let's go to not whole glade real quick. If you're playing in French, it'd be flame. Yeah. They abuse the menus to get stuff. We actually have to get experience, so you guys suck. Xbox runners. As the speedrunner, as a speedrunner speedrunning one of the most popular categories of Fable right now, unironically Fable Xbox, I can tell you that PC sucks. Buy an original Xbox. Wow, Balverine's be vibing. What do you offer, good sir?
I'm pleased to serve you.
Tofu. Fable Xbox carrying the Fable community on its shoulders right now. We're just messing about with the debug versions of the game. What are you guys doing on PC? You could be running speedrunning debug PC. I mean, it doesn't matter that it handles like ours. You could try it at least. Also, this goes out for all of my actual speedrunners out there. We all know this is a time save for prison, where the game can't render the audio. And ironically, not a time save in any way. But still, it do be like that.
Welcome to the Hall of
I've had success using Berserk to kill the Kraken with the Solus. Very nice. We use multi-arrow and Aeons. PC debug be like crash when NPC talks, exactly. You know, the Chad debug Xbox versus the Virgin fucking PC debug. Okay, that worked. High key impressed. We have like no money though, because I keep spending it all. What name did I buy? Arrow Dodger. It's just funny because it's bugged out on Fable Anniversary on 360. So all you hear is I was doing a will only run and it sent me back to the beginning of Arena, and I'd already had to hear, I think for about half an hour, nothing but this one guy with like a Cockney accent going, was it? Go Arrow Dodger! Just constantly. So that is the reason we choose that name. Yeah, we get a fun message on the screen. But I'm trying to think what other things there are. To be fair, PC, you could. I think there's more hope for completing PC debug than there is Xbox 360 debug, which currently is pretty dire. Oh, the impression's pretty accurate because I had to hear it for a half an hour. Go Arrow Dodger, go Arrow Dodger, go Arrow. It just drives you insane, man. It's like actually impressive how bad it is. Where? The menus are so quick, he actually has time to walk away. I dislike it. I give you Arrow Dodger. Here we go, arena time. There we go. Are we a little bit overkill for wasps, do you think? Well, I messed that up. There you go, but yeah, we're going with Force Push 1 strats because I'm curious, because I haven't used them in a while. And they used to be really cool. So we're grabbing the wheel potions because dumb stuff. Let's just keep doing this. Keep getting this. There we go. What's after this? Hobbs in it. Hope everyone likes Hobbs. Because I bloody don't. Oddly enough, the frame rate in this part of the game's fine. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we got Hobbs, then Balverines. Balverines I'm low-key looking forward to. I always look forward to Balverines because they're such an easy round compared to like everything else that's before it and after it. Saying that, Wasps are always pretty easy. I don't think if anyone called Wasps hard, though, they'd be welcome in the speedrunning community. Actually, I say that as if it's not the most welcoming speedrunning community on Earth. Because it is. You know, if you want to speedrun Fable, I really recommend it because... Adult size and childhood, it mess with... Yeah, that is big kid glitch from what I understand. What is going on there? Oh, I pushed Y. I should have been pushing B. It's a very me issue, that. But yeah, it's been a busy day. I've finally got a company from China that owed me some money. They were offering me a product. They meant to send me a car head unit ages ago. So they're now sending me, for 20 quid extra, and I've got postage for it, it's coming from a UK depot, which is the only reason I trusted it, is I'm getting an Android Auto head unit for 20 quid. Which is going to be a bit strange. Right, the 2. I wish we had that. That's a 1 second time save right there. You know, we ain't focusing on the real stuff like these time saves that we could be getting. Wow, Whisper, Whisper, you're causing me trouble. There we go. Berserk here doing nothing but causing us trouble, I don't think. In fact, I say that. What? Bruh. There we go. Can we one-shot these guys with damage boosting? I'm just messing about with this part because like this is unironically useful strats for actual any percent. He says. Like don't listen to a word I'm saying. If it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, chances are I really don't. Right, let's try that again, but better. So stand in the middle of the blades. I just realised he keeps laughing instead of using the potions. Right, you are not the one I want, but you guys. Now, if we can one-shot all these guys while still getting the Berserk. Okay, that might actually be a valuable time save for actual, like, legitimate any percent. That is not a legitimate time save, that's just messed up the run. But it doesn't matter because this version of the game sucks. So, do not worry, anyone. Do not panic. I think Force Push 2 works better. There we go. Let's just get rid of these guys with, like... The problem is, actually, the more I think about it, like, it might be useful later on. Like, we'll try it with some of this, but Balverines are just, like, a case where your physique's high enough, you can just, like, shoot them like that. And it's high enough. Remain calm and carry on. That's every Fable speedrun, man. Just remain calm. It's all chill. We're having a good time. Right, let's see. Undead? These guys are so deadly, man. These guys are really dangerous. In my top 10 most scary, top 10 most spooky Fable characters include the 401... Are they 401 damage in the main game? I swear they were just 400. I may be mistaken, but I could have sworn. I don't know. Either way, they are in my top 10 most spooky Fable villains. Right up there with the Gravekeeper, who is misunderstood. And this is a well-known fact within the speedrunning community. Gravekeeper is just trying to do his part for the case of everyone that exists. Whisper unironically stealing kills. Bruh. I'm not very good at the menuing right now. I just want to get these guys because the other guys we can one-shot. If only I could zoom like that in the actual, you know, actual game. Right, I'm stuck. Well, that went well. I'm not very good at this. Can you tell? That might be a debug problem. Yeah, I don't think my Berserk 2 idea works very well. I think Berserk 1 might work better. It was an idea. It used to work, but then that was also when I was a bit of an idiot at running and didn't really know what I was doing, so I valued Force Push 1 above most other things. Whereas now I actually know what I'm doing a little bit more. Right, we got bandits. Bandits aren't really any trouble. Someone spam unironically struggling, like big time. Let's bring up the physical shield again, and let's just go over here and get rid of these guys. Get out of it. There we go. Right, let's go over here. Most of these guys we can just one-shot with the power of Aeons. I think Berserk 2 would be far more useful for TLC, where you're using a much weaker weapon. Then again, what would I know? I'm an idiot. Possibly. Perhaps we could try some new TLC strats. Okay, now this is the type of thing I mean. Like, you get a nice bit of damage boosting. You actually keep your stuff up instead of doing what I'm doing. What I'm doing is not recommended. Oh wow, yeah, that really does hit hard. I don't think I'm in any position to be doing that, really, because it seems like I just take so much damage. Maybe it's from my physical shield that's too weak. Who knows? It shouldn't be. Maybe it's that I don't have enough magic power. I don't know. Something. Something. I'm bad at games, don't blame me. It's going pretty well. I'm pretty happy. You know, we'll be up to... Okay, now this part we can do. See, this part, now this is where it's useful for. Look at that. We're spending more time on the animations than we are actually on the trolls, which is pretty normal. You can hear the go arrow dodger, which unfortunately did remain in the main game. That is not a bug, that is unfortunately real. They didn't break it till anniversary. Right, let's try that. How much damage? Oh wow. Yeah, low-key kind of destroying the rock troll. Come on. Have you ever done any role-playing runs? Well, that was really nice. We did a Robin Hood one where we did nothing but use bows. That was me and Red Octorok one time. We did one of those. We've done a no-buy one, which was really fun, which we will be doing again at some point. I think Red Octorok said he'd like to try that again. No-buy was fun. We did glitchless, where we had to actually, you know, like, get weapons. I actually got the sword out of the stone style thing that you can do. The end is... There you go. I don't think that option. I don't think that part's in original Fable. I think that's more of a TLC thing, what you're referring to, which might be why I'm confusing myself a little bit here. Which is a very me thing to do, confusing myself with something quite simple. But yeah, I can tell you that much. Oh my god! Come on, get out of it. Let's spam a bit of this. Yeah, there's a thing called category extensions. I actually hold the world record in Xbox stick only. Yeah, I was thinking along the right lines then, wasn't I, Jeff? Okay, let's show Arachnox what for. Oh well, that was nice. That was really nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Where's Whisper? Oh, running into a blade trap as usual. They really made her AI in next generation, I can tell you that much. What? Put that away. Oh my god. I better not get How Do I Beat Whispered.
You've improved since training.
Am I getting How Do I Beat Whispered? I think I'm getting How Do I Beat Whispered.
This isn't to the death.
Your help is critical.
Or maybe not. I think I'm getting How Do I Beat Whispered. Yep. Enjoy. You have to let her do that. And then you can... Yep. That is called a How Do I Beat Whisper, and it happens to me all the bloody time. Apart from that is more of a fault with my speedrunning strategies more than anything. Still, the fact this does exist is quite funny. The fact we're speedrunning Debug, we've had like 3 crashes, so we've got that time loss in it. Here's nothing better. Just look at these load times, man. These load times are insane. Wish we had these in the final product. And the autosaves and the menus. Come on. Can we... Is buying and selling all considered a glitch? In this version, you can't buy and sell like that. That's only a TLC feature. In this, the economy works in this version of the game. So, yeah, that actually works. That's one thing they broke for TLC. I think generally for TLC, it's not okay to do that. You can buy and sell in this game, but you'll never make money doing it. So, you know, we don't really... Why did I do that? Because I keep thinking I'm playing standard version of the game. But I'm not. I'm playing the version of the game that lets you do this. Which is hilarious. And I've got no tea. I need more tea.
Check
There we
the
go.
guild for more quests.
Check the guild for more quests. Right, let's see what upgrades we can get. We can probably get a few borderline useless ones. I don't know how we were doing money-wise. We might not be able to afford the Master Bow, but does it really matter that much? We're not going to be using it. Well, Kraken would be easier if we could. Let's just get this stuff, which is like the most important stuff. This is useful. This is all useful. See, usually I can afford all this, which is saying something. I'm trying to think what we might not need most of, and I'm tempted to say we don't need Mastered Multi-Arrow. And we can dump this to make this level 6. And then we'll just dump the rest into speed. That'll do for now. It's not like we're going for anything that competitive really, but still. It makes a bit of a difference. Whoa. There we go. Where am I looking? We need to go to Bowerstone South. Which has got all those red dots on the map. Which is hilarious. But, let me just move my mic closer, just where I'm sitting away from the monitor at the moment. Multi-strike. Multi-strike's mostly useful in this one for, maze. You can get a maze skip. I've had one good maze fight once. My actual PB, second place time, has got the worst maze possible. Or near it, so it's not great. He's just straight up still vibing over there. He really doesn't like what we put him there, though. Ugh. Right. We've already been here before. This all seems very familiar. Right. Yeah, I know we won't. Buy items. Buy weapons, ranged weapons. Okay. Items. Fishing rod, nice. Okay. That worked. I'm skeptical of why that worked. Something's returning, apparently. Has anyone tried etymoding around this area and seeing what it does? I wouldn't imagine all too much, because it's Bowerstone North, but, you know, it's fun on, I've just realised how much nicer this part's going to be, because Assassin Rush, even though I didn't upgrade it that much, you know, this is going to be so useful for just zooming past all these guys. That's so bad, it's so ridiculous. Oh, I love that. Alright, let's get past all these guys. Should we try a barrier clip? We might as well try it. I mean, it's not like we're going for any PBs or anything like that, because there's no PB in Debug. Okay, we've outloaded the SSD.
Your help is low.
Okay, that unfortunately did not work. So we're going to have to tell this guy to indeed
Your help is
sod off. Not using Berserk does have a disadvantage to it though,
through to save
because we do actually risk dying. So we will actually need to use Berserk once we're on the docks to be able to, I'd say one shot, but I did not have a very good arena because, frankly, I'm just messing about. Right, let's just get up here, get past all these guys. You know, they're just causing more trouble than it's worth, really. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. We actually had a couple of good splits in this. We saved like a second on Wasp Queen because we could get there far quicker, which is hilarious.
You're running out of time.
Oh wow, zip zoom in the wrong way. Very me. Get out of it. Right, let's just get down here, deal with these guys. We should be able to one-shot them. Nope, we can't because I forget that I didn't get the upgrades I needed. We can still do Archaeologist quicker though, so I'm not arguing too much with that.
Check
Right.
the guild for more quests.
Gonna try something here real quick. I'm gonna go to the Heroes Guild and we're gonna recall.
You received a new quest card.
Should be in this. So if we recall to the top, hopefully with debug load times, this will be quicker than movement. Saying that, this is a very long load time for Heroes Guild. Very long, actually. Surprising. You don't actually get the recall for it in original, do you? No, that's a TLC thing. Everyone always kept saying to me, you should get the recall there, but I've never once had it, and that would explain why. It simply doesn't bloody exist. Which is hilarious at the same time, isn't it? Anything useful here? Accuracy? Speed? There we go. Dumped a few more things into semi-useful things. Somewhat useful. Now all we have to do is go all the way back to Bowerstone. I'm not too fussed particularly because, as I said, we're not particularly going after a time. We more want to see if you can get through the beta version of the game. But, you know, might as well try. It's all a bit of fun. I think load times in Debug might get a little bit worse as the game goes on, because these are not the times we were getting in the early game. They're not bad, but they're more on par with standard Fable than I'd expect anything else. Don't look at me, apparently. Damn. Really hitting me in the feels, says Unnamed Villager 1. I said Unnamed Villager 1, but I'm fairly sure all of them have names. Well, not all of them have names, but the important ones have names. You just can't see it on Xbox. You can see it on TLC. I don't think you can see it on Xbox. Should we go for a... that was... Trust me, it was not that long. Xbox load times are far higher than PCs. Just because, you know, even with the debug version running off an SSD and an original Xbox, it's never going to be, like, fantastic. So, move here. Right, we are going to need the shovel from outside the Gravekeepers, so just keep that in mind. I'm just going to zip zoom up here. There you go. Usually we zip zoom all the way to the top, but you know, I wanted to try something different, see if there was a recall option, which I don't know why there would be, but it's interesting.
Your health is low. You have
OG Xbox SATA mod when. It's not worth it. Just buying a big old IDE hard drive into your Xbox. You know, generally you'll see better load times from that, and it's far more convenient and cheaper. You don't have to go searching around for an 80-pin cable, which will never be the right size, getting the right adapter, making sure it works. You know, I've pretty much mastered the SSD mod, and you have to reflash the firmware after you're done. Because if you don't reflash the firmware, the Xbox doesn't understand how to boot properly, which is rather slow. Also, we've outran the... well, that should show you how Xbox load times work. This is the best possible way it has to load, and we are zip-zooming quicker than it can read it, which is phenomenal. Anyway, it is your boy, Gravekeeper Why did I talk to him? I needed the hat behind him. You can tell I'm not with it today. Implying I speedrun debug often. I don't. Get out of here. How did he spawn there? Gravekeeper, run. He's coming for you. Get out. I saved him. Don't worry. Oh, that was close, fellas. Gravekeeper nearly bit the bullet. That's a shame. How's fishing in this? Fishing in Debug's fine, isn't it? It's only TLC where they brought in the Master Rod that it really causes us RNG troubles. Which is a problem on controller. Because you cannot spam a controller anywhere near as fast as you can spam a mouse and keyboard. There is an input buffer, or input limit, on this version of the game that is not present in TLC. Meaning that you end up waiting. Fishing in an OG is fine, like, the RNG doesn't matter too much. This is what we call bad fish RNG, even for... Wow, this is horrendous fish RNG. And this isn't even on... This is like on the version of the game that gives you good RNG. So that's a thing. Get away from my Gravekeeper. He vibing. Don't stop his vibe. You know, we made the very compelling argument that he's the most British character of all because he's stealing other people's artifacts and intending to keep them safe within his own home. He vibing, once again. This point must be reiterated time and time again. Gravekeeper's such a great character. Look at him cowering. There's so much hidden lore that none of us understand about him. Who was the voice actor for him in the end? We should ask. We should ask him, like, how was it to voice the living legend? Should we try and do the, is this the one they call Swag Clip? I don't know if this one's the one that's called Swag Clip. No, it didn't work. No, it's not working. Right, oh well. You know, I'm trying. Is Gravekeeper still alive, or did he die? I think he might have bit the bullet. I don't think he survived the horde that was following him. My lord. Yeah, you don't realise how doing parts of, like, Arena optimally make this part easier for yourself. I'll give you a plot twist, it's quite a lot. I don't even think we're doing too bad time-wise, but it's not exactly a time I'd be happy with. But Debug funny anyway, so, you know, might as well laugh at it. Right. What's the bet? This is amazing RNG for the circle. Come on, fellas. Come on. Wow. That was good. Come on. There we go. That was actually really good RNG there. Super Flourish, which deals twice as much damage than it did in the TLC release. So in case anyone was wondering why we did so much damage there, Flourish deals twice as much when you've got over 10 combat multiplier, and they got rid of that. I think it's twice as much, it's either that or 1.5. I just know that it's good for killing everything. This is very useful. But yeah, prison time, so everyone get ready to make yourselves a cup of tea, because I will be making one. And we will be returning shortly, once I've done all this part. Kraken is down there vibing. I think you clip down there, I think. Don't people clip out of bounds? I think on one of these sides you can actually clip out of bounds. Maybe you can actually, I think maybe it's here. You can straight, see? No, I'm not going to try it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But I think there's a thing you can do there. There's lots of little clips I don't understand. Because I don't use them. Because, yeah, I'm not very good at them. My barrier clip in my TLC PB is fantastic, I will say. My clips in my PB for that are just fantastic in general. Aeons just carries this route so much, though. You know, like, this isn't even a good example of the route and just how easy it is. Don't run... yep. Yeah, that does work. That's probably what I will do if I spend enough time making tea. So, who knows. People have been known to do that if they want to make a cup of tea, like mid-run. But, yeah. It do be like that. Prison, I think there's a bounty on Prison Skip if anyone's interested. Of course, you can't use the debug version of the game because this is horrendously broken in the movement aspects. So, we are nearing prison. Get out of it. You can just use Flourish instead of Multi-Strike 9 times out of 10. Because you know it'll do enough damage, so just do that. I probably seem a lot worse than I actually am at playing, but I haven't got my usual spells and all that kind of stuff, and the game has crashed 3 times. But we're doing alright. We're doing pretty decent, I think. Right, let's get rid of these guys by moving straight past. I'm doing normal movement again. That's how you're meant to move in actual any percent. Plot twist, we don't actually do that in actual any percent. We can't just zip zoom everywhere without having to think about anything. Get out of it. You know, we don't have that luxury. It doesn't work. Right. There we go. Good old prison escape. I hope everyone's getting ready, because it's just up here is where we start prison, and it's just up here I will be going to make a cup of tea. There we go. Everyone go get a cup of tea, because I will be right back. Stream's down in the bottom left, so back in a second.
We'll have a he'll enjoy it, won't he, Tibbs? Go to hell. Temper, Tibbs, temper. You should keep all that energy for later. You'll need it then. Oh, and don't try any of that funny will stuff. It won't work in here. The boss made sure of that. It's his birthday today, you know. The vicious bastard. Every year, he has us dragged out of our cells, shows us a little sunshine, so we know what we're missing, and sticks us down. Doesn't do it out of the kindness of his heart, either. They race us round the courtyard and take bets on who will win. Then the winner gets a trip to the warden's office and... too cruel to mention. Still, at least you get a good look at his place. And there's more than books and furniture in there. Look lively, scum. Time to move out. It's race time. And you'd better put on a good show. Some of us have bet a lot of money on you. Win, and we like you. Lose, and you get a round in the torture chamber. That sounds fun. Yes, sounds fun. Let me hear it.
You miserable sods. I want to see a dirty race. Plenty of pushing and shoving. You hear me? Get into positions! 3, 2, 1.
If anyone was wondering, yes, losing is a strat. I'm just sitting back down now. I'm not too fussed about losing this year because, personally, I can't be asked to do prison twice. Easy time safe for the next debug run.
Welcome.
The darkness of the...
Right.
Oh, not you again. Get in there. I'll be with you in just a moment. There's a few less of you in here this year. As
Welcome
you
back,
may have
everyone.
noticed.
But,
Wonder what happened to them, eh?
yeah, let me just move this up a little bit. Move my camera up a little bit as well. My angles seem to be all over the place for this stream. But, yeah, the, Zenru, are you a TLC runner then?
I didn't even do anything wrong.
Because, you know, if not, you should definitely join the speedrunning Discord, and, well, if you're interested, and give it a go. I mean, I'm an Xbox runner, so my route is way different to anything you'll see on a PC run. I use ETA mode to...
It's race time, and you'd better
fair
put on
enough.
a good show.
Come join the servers, man. They're fantastic, really fun, really welcoming community, and, you know, right now, between you and me, Fable Xbox is currently winning as the most active category of 2020 and 2021 so far. So, if you want to give TLC PC a bit of love, the only thing you can do is join the Discord and start speedrunning on speedrun.com/FableTLC. And then come for stick only. Also, what is up with that load time, man? That was insane. Load times really do be struggling. Oh my, yeah, my speed is so low. Damn, this feels so rough. That actually feels so slow. Like, I'm frankly amazed. Wow. There you go. Cheers, Jeff, for the link. If anyone's interested, what you're saying is get yourself an Xbox, mate. Get yourself an Xbox. I'm actually going to be making a tutorial soon on how to softmod and install Fable and all that. I've actually got some graphs to post in there tonight, conveying my findings about Fable Xbox running. And why wouldn't you run a Fable Xbox, man? I run it. Me, Clean Sarah, Red Octorok. Midas is running again. It's quite an active category. You can run it on 360. Also, I got the roll, the early roll. That's pretty good.
Oh, grey is the prettiest color.
The fact he walks over... Wow.
Grey is the prettiest.
Because he walks over. He has walking animations in this one. That's a difference for you. Oh, well, it doesn't make a difference to me anyway, because we got the key anyway. Yeah, it seems you can cancel the animation by double tapping A, so that does seem to work. 4504. What does that mean? Oh, that's the code. Code? I don't know. It's strange though, isn't it, that one? Is this an early build of Fable? Indeed it is. This is a beta build with a few issues. You'll see one now. 60 FPS menus, look at that. Fantastic. I'm just going to equip my master bow. I don't think I've got any augments. No. Need to. Let's just put on some. Let's just put this on. Might as well. I can't believe it. He tried to shoot at me. That was ridiculous. You were thinking they looked way too smooth, of course. Yeah, they have 60 FPS menus. This is another feature. It's very useful for speedrunning, I can tell you. The fact the game crashes, among other things, less stellar. But that is one area that could save you some time. But actual Fable, Xbox 80%. Yeah, options menus remain the same. So options menus are the same, but inventory and like buy, pretty much anything that's not like related to that works 100% as you'd expect. Like 60 FPS, mega smooth, really nice. You know. Well, that's the thing. No one knows why, but Fable 1 can be made to run at 60 FPS, can't it? There was a glitch that made it run at 60 FPS in one like territory, didn't it? And broke the VSync. So I'm wondering if it's a remnant of that that's left over. That made its way into the final... But at least we know that the game did actually have 60 FPS elements. Which would explain that weird bug. It's so strange. So yeah, pretty groovy version of the game though. Honestly. I quite enjoy it. Get out of it. Why? Why? There we go. Very nice. Oh yeah, the Necropolis names are fantastic. Yeah, that's a weird glitch that's left over. Right. Give me a second. I really wasn't paying much attention to that, so there you go. If anyone was wondering why things were going, can we aim, please, game? Come on. Oh no, that was mean. Oh, she took a brunt of that hit. Oh, that was not good. That was actually bad. She really just kind of walked straight in the way of a final shot multi-arrow. Please don't do it again. That didn't go well. I just love some of this stuff. On TLC, Inflame is so much quicker than this. On like OG, it's like we don't have Inflame. Poor Scarlet Robe decided to jump in front of a barrage of arrows for no apparent reason other than to prove a point that she did in fact, or could in fact do it. Right. Anyone want to see Kraken die? Boom. Very easy. Technically, I didn't. She walked in front of me. I don't think so. It really do be like that sometimes. It really do. Whoops. Yeah, these load times into late game. Did you have these issues, Jeff? Because, I can tell you I am. I love being able to just zoom during an autosave. It's so nice.
Check the guild for more quests.
Gotta love a beta version of the game. Unfortunately, we need someone to convert their kit to a debug console to experiment with it a bit more, but I haven't yet got around to doing that. Which certainly do be something that I should do. My lord, that's not meant to be something that happens in this version of this game. It's happened to me twice. Strange. Yeah, to be fair, you were more paying attention to the fact that you were actually like playing the game. Like, I'm just sort of messing about and like actually noticing like speedrunny things.
Need to get to the Callis Gate in the middle of Darkwood.
I wouldn't bother buying a debug console. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just not worth it. Just... How much health? These guys can't have that much health. Oh, wow. These guys really do fill it up real quick. Remember how long this took me in stick only? It's actually painful. My lord. There we go.
Your health is critical.
There we go. Let's go show Maze what for. The traitor.
We need to find the ruined abbey now.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
Isn't there a thing like somewhere over here? There's like a bird. Isn't it like along here? There's like a seagull. There you go. Seagull. Look, I'll pay your fine. Go away. You might have seen it there on the floor. It was a little seagull. I find that funny. Fable seagull. There's that account on Twitter you could probably submit that to, like Low Poly Animals. You vibing. You really do be vibing. Nice refreshing cup of tea to finish off our nice relaxing Fable Debug any percent speedrun with a time that exists.
Are you on your way?
Yes, it does have the original damage for Aeons, so Aeons is actually a nice weapon to use, unlike TLC where I'm not a huge fan. In TLC I do get Solus with Eton mode, which certainly be a thing. To be fair, you could open up and get a nice shot. You could. It'd be worth submitting.
I have a quest card from your
Might be just uploading a little video, or like the channel being like Fable TLC, Fable and Fable TLC Seagulls. Yeah, original Aeons is so much better.
I spoke Jack. You must.
Yeah, he
You've received a new quest card.
Okay, that's strange. It doesn't seem to zoom you inside like it does with the other one. Let's go to Hook Coast. Let's win. Here we go, fellas. They've got to get out of here. I can't believe it. This method of movement is so wacky yet so intriguing, because it shouldn't be this good, but it is. Unironically, wish we had this. It'd probably take me a long time to get used to it though. Do you know what I mean? Like this is... that would confuse you. Look at that animation. Get out of it. There you go. Right. So what you want to do... Okay, that wasn't too bad. I can live with that. We got a phase skip. It's nice. I quite like that. Right, there we go.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
Oh no. Oh, no, that's a good thing. Unironically good maze fight. There you go, PB destroyed. It's so ridiculous. I love that. That's actually what a good maze fight. You get you move him about like that. That's what I should be doing in my PB. You say damn Aeons is insane. That was partially Aeons, but also partially the fact that Maze is a pain in the ass. You need to knock him down, ready multi-strike. It's easier than it looks, is Maze. Yeah, so yeah, it's insane, but you know, yeah, I'm not a huge Maze fan because that fight is a pain in the ass and is harder than it looks. That was a good maze fight though. Like you can't argue with that. That was like good. I am loving this though. Like focus sights, more like Oh yeah, Maze didn't go up the tower. That's like rule 1 of speedrunning. When Maze goes up the tower, boom, it's annoying. On TLC you've got Inflame, which is much nicer than what we have to do on Xbox, which is actually fight him. Yeah, it's a shame they spawned there, because otherwise we could have done the old... Okay, now these load times are much better than retail. Like a single-handed light weapon. Oh no, yeah, wait, are they two-handed? No, yeah, no, are they two-handed? Yeah, single-handed. Probably one of the epic weapons, or maybe Aeon's actually. Because Aeon's is not like weak; it's just nowhere near as good as it nowhere near as good as it was in OG. OG low-key destroying absolutely everything about TLC because it's the superior speedrun game.
Jack has made it legitimate oversight. We must stop.
There we go. Aeon's is convenient to get in a TLC speedrun, and I'm wondering if you upgraded to the right skills, whether it could still be used on a route, which I should probably try at some point, but I've been rather lazy and haven't bothered, because, yeah, I haven't. I'm just not a huge fan of Solus. Movement with Solus is so slow, you know? Come on. All these guys just spawning in front of me. Wow, guys, we saved 0.6 seconds there. We're all in this together.
He's done it. He's activated them all. You must get to the Chamber of Fate in the guild.
I can't believe we're going to beat Jack. Oh my, like, how weak we are compared to how strong we usually are at this stage is, like, embarrassing. I think I'm a little bit better at standard TLC than I am at this, because this is just hilarious. Oh well, we're making good progress. Load times. Not as long as a 360 though. Oh, that was good. That was quick. I liked that. Okay, I want to try something here. Okay. Let's get rid of these guys. Come on, get out of it. Come on. That wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Oh, that was actually bad. Have I soft locked it? Okie dokie. That's a thing. Right, this is new. That was new. We've never seen that before.
The heroes.
Well, debug can be speedrun. No clue. We seem to bug out the cutscene, so it tried to load it again. I have no clue. I genuinely wish I could tell you, fellas, but I have no answer to that. I'm just gonna move this down a little bit because I'm slouching, and frankly, I think I should be allowed to slouch. But yes, speedrun-ish. I mean, 1:38:47. Where would that actually be on the times? You know, it's speedrun-ish. I mean, no one's ever ran this before, so let's be honest. If that was an actual Fable run, 1:38:37 would actually be 7th, 8th place. But that is not what I'd call stellar. You know, you could definitely get that time down if you're actually running it properly. You know, if I was running it properly, you could probably just use standard OG strats with quicker movement. You could probably get a lower time than what you're used to. It's just because I tried different things. But yeah, that is, what just happened there was very strange. And I've never seen that before. So, yeah. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Very strange. Well, we'll be rounding up here very shortly, fellas. Don't think there's much reason other to load much else. I think my original debug one I can load in case anyone was interested in seeing some other areas of the game. So, yeah, that was Fable Debug, which is, of course, as we all know and love, the broken, unfinished version of the game, which is rather cool in some areas. And look, what's going on in the distance over there? Was this the one with Maze? Okay, who wants to see something dumb?
Over here.
Because I'm going to show you guys something dumb. Okay. Who wants to see something ridiculous? Because this seems like something that people would really like. Come on. Alright, get ready. Prepare yourself. Because this is going to be pretty funny. How do I beat Maze? Help. Oh no. He angry. Guys, help. This is a how do I beat Maze moment. Guys, please, help. Provide me refuge. No. Maze grumpy.png. Oh yeah, he's just... That frame rate though. Fight me. Yeah, when your hero just gets stuck T-posing. Sometimes it do be like that. I thought you guys might like seeing that because it's just hilarious. And then you just go to Clifftop Path.
Your health is critical.
Thank you, Guildmaster. I already knew. But yeah, I'll probably be rounding off in a minute then, fellas. More any percent runnings coming soon because I can get my time down majorly, which I find hilarious. Yeah, he just...
Please remember to observe our law.
Over here. Get off, boy.
That's not the same reaction when your scripts aren't in the right order. SMH. Maze guy is bad.
Over here.
Anyway, it is with that, I will take us to a nice looking part of the game. We'll just stand over here. Yeah, we'll stand over here. And, yeah, Fable guy is, he has completed the game. So thank you everyone for watching, that's been a lot of fun. Catch you guys later. I'll probably return with some more normal, any percent. Normal Fable any percent, as opposed to Debug. And I want to do some more TLC because I know I can get my time down to the 140s, which would be very groovy. So thank you very much for watching everyone, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.